What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't joined us before, we are roaming with the Richards. My name is Jonathan, this is my wife Angelica, and we are here in Columbia, South Carolina for the South Carolina State Fair. So come along with us as we show off some of the rides, some of the shows, and even listen to our own governor speak.
So it's my honor to introduce our governor, Henry D. McMaster.
Thank you, General. Well, I got a note here. General Stilwell, will you please meet your mama at the Rocket? Y'all remember that? Remember when that was the biggest thing in the world, that Rocket? I can see some gray hairs out there that I guarantee you might have looked at the hogs and the cattle and the bulls and all that, and then ridden on those rides. I plan on looking at some of those animals, but I'm not getting on a single one of those rides, and I'm scared to eat one of those elephant ears. You gain 2 pounds before you get home. I'll be brief. Just a few things that have already been touched on. I'd like to add on them just a little bit, and that's particularly for you young folks. Is you need to know that this state is unique. There's not another state that has the history and has had the impact on this country as ours has. Most of us don't know it. They used to teach that in the schools years ago. Somehow it faded away. But it's coming back now. The scholars are saying it again, and what's been said here was right. When Cornwallis realized he couldn't beat us, he was the leader of the British troops. They had the Southern strategy. They were going to cut the rest of the country, the other colonies, off from the South. They knew that they had to stop the material and people coming up from the South, or they wouldn't be able to win because they weren't winning in the North. So what'd they do? They failed. And it was after the Battle of Cowpens, it was after Kings Mountain, when that was the first big defeat. But you know, there weren't any. It's been stated by General Grenville. You know how many British troops, British regulars, were up there in Kings Mountain? 0. That was the Patriots against the Loyalists, led by Bannister Tarleton, Bloody Bannister Tarleton, who was in the movie. It was mentioned earlier, The Patriot. And he was bloody. They called him No Quarter Tarleton, or Tarleton's Quarter, because he just killed everybody. He didn't leave any wounded on the battlefield. Battle of Camden, largest defeat in the entire war. Over 1,000 young men and some older ones laid down on the battlefield, and the worst defeat in the whole battle, in the whole war. Over 1,000. They had a ceremony. They discovered some of the bones and trinkets and bullets and metal pieces just recently, a few years ago, over there in the pine forest, where they lay buried in just makeshift graves as the Patriots fled the battlefield. Some of them as young, judging from the bones, as 14, 15 years old, they're dead. They'd never seen a charge of bayonets. They'd never seen such precision as they saw that day, and they fled that battlefield. Terrible loss. But it turned around in Kings Mountain, and then turned around in Cowpens. In Cowpens, that was a terrible defeat for the British. And to jump ahead, when they left, one of the sites that I wish there was a photograph of was in 1782, when the British were leaving Charleston, which they had occupied. There were 130 British warships coming in and out of that harbor to take away about 10 or 11,000 British troops and some loyalists going back to Great Britain. What a great victory. South Carolina is where the war was won. The last shots were fired up in New England, but it was won here.
Folks, she is my bestie. She's zesty. She's flexy. She's sensational. She is so good, she even got kicked out of the Rockettes. for high kicking too high.
I didn't push that girl.
She is the lovely, the lively, the leprechaun Libby.
No. Leprechaun?
Leprechaun.
No, I'm tall. I'm not green.
But I couldn't think of another L word in the moment, and you know, you are technically shorter than me. So, like I said, the leprechaun. Make some noise for Libby! Yes, folks, this is a live show. We can see and hear you. Yeah, so if you see something you like or you can't do yourself, go ahead and make some noise. Yes, that's right. Libby loves the applause and the encouragement, but mostly the attention. She's an only child. All right, Libby, hold it there, because everywhere we go around the world, people applaud the loudest when she spins real fast.
Included into the cost of admission, you have the Barnyard petting zoo. You want to walk around that, you can for an extra fee, like probably about maybe a quarter or so. You can feed them, but you can pet them and touch them. Now you do need an animal ride ticket, but you can ride a pony, or it also looks like you need to ride a camel.
Baby chickens! They're so cute. Alright guys, so you can see behind me, this is one of the cattle barns. That's cattle barn 1. There are 3 different cattle barns. I'm gonna walk through. It's kind of loud in there, so I'm just gonna show you guys inside, but you can literally go in and just touch the cows. So it's pretty neat. We'll show you guys around. Alright guys, so while we're here, we are going to try to catch a few of the shows just to show you guys off a little bit of what they've got here. You can hear in the background the Lumberjack show is going on, so we're going to show you a little bit of that one. And there's a silver starlet show that we're curious about. We're going to show you that. Hopefully we'll be able to catch the circus today. So we'll show off a little bit of the Lumberjack show now.
Buddy of mine in Detroit, Michigan.
Who do you know in Detroit?
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
What about the pipe on the side?
That's a Binford 9000. More power.
Just start the saw. Now we do ask that everybody out there covers their ears. This is a very loud saw, especially you little ones.
How many rednecks want to run this saw? I started that flash show, 85-year-old lady stood up and said, hallelujah, I can hear again. I just got to tell you something, folks. These parents here in the front row didn't see what happened to the little one in the chair. When I started that saw, he just sat there and smiled and giggled. And Mom was worried. I know what he's going to do. He's going to have these big old chainsaws when he grows up, isn't he, Daddy? All right. When I drop my hand, start us out. Sawyers, are you set? Fans, are you ready? Here we go. 3. Come here, Mom. Yeah, Gigi. It says so on your shirt. Do you like going to the movies? Here's a DVD of our show. Remember when you played it? It's old school. It has to be analog. Timer, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! There he is. He's on that log. Let's see how fast he can get up there. Oh, he's flying up there. Look at that guy go. Now he's got to get it started. He's got a good cut going. This could be his fastest time ever. Cheer him on! Whoa! And stop! What was the time? 21 minus 8 is what? 13 seconds. Thank you, whoever went over there. I appreciate that. Oh, it's the blonde. All right. All right, now, you got 5-second handicap, Eric. Let's see what he can do. Warm up that saw one more time. That was the fastest time you ever did. Good job, Kaden. All right. Here goes Eric. Let's see what he can do. Timer, are you set? Fans, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! There it is, folks. Let's see if he can do it. He's got a good time going up that log. Look at that guy go. He gets up there. Now he's pretty fast with the chainsaw. Let's see what he can do there. Going all the way down and stop. 20 seconds minus 5, 15 seconds. So Caden has got the lead right now. That means it's going to be tough. I don't know if you can do it. You don't get no seconds, buddy. You got to do that. You can warm up the saw. Let's see if you can do it under 13 seconds. Because I didn't see anything. So folks, if he gets it under 13 seconds, he will win himself, listen to this, not one, but a 2-scoop root beer float. If he doesn't, the float goes to Caden. Oh man. Caden, you've been drinking a lot of floats lately. Yeah, today. Here it is. Let's start him out. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if you can do it. Come on, folks, cheer him on. It's going to be close. Come on, cheer him on, and stop. Now, Caden gets the root beer float. Give him a hand.
So, of course, with the state fair, we do have different displays with, for example, the agriculture building here. We're going to walk into this Ellison building and see what they have from field to fair. You do have PBS Kids, PBS in general set up over here. They are airing, it looks like, an American Revolution special, November 16th. And you can learn more about what all is going on with PBS here at this booth.
And they've got rods for all ages, especially even the little ones. As you can see, Charlotte Angelica is on the helicopter airplane ride. This is 9 tickets per person. And for Charlotte, she would have to have Angelica or me or Angelica ride because of the height. But like I said, only 9 tickets each. And you also have the bear ride right behind us. They even have a junior coaster for the little ones. I guess you can say not little ones, but close to it. A little junior enthusiast, I guess you can say. the Matterhorn. Got to be 48 to 52 with an adult, but the tickets are like 15 each. But it looks like a fun ride.
Let's see how.
And if you're a junior thrill enthusiast who wants to try it, but they're not tall enough, they do have the Love Bug with the 36 minimum as well. So they get like a junior size for it. Only 12 tickets. You only got to be at least 48 inches to ride. Would you dare to ride the Ring of Fire? Alright, even for Halloween, they've got their own little haunted house ride. It is the Morbid Mansion Motel, and let's go check it out. And they've got a massive Ferris wheel, the North American Midway, the Observation Wheel. They even have a double-decker carousel here. And for only 15 tickets, you can ride it. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's adventure here at the South Carolina State Fair.
And that is just a small taste of what they have to offer here.
Very small.
Because our phones are dying, but there was a whole art exhibit area that we didn't get to show off yet. We're probably gonna maybe walk through it, but anyway, we got to see a lot of rides. The chairlift was really neat, and we really enjoyed our time here. So it's definitely worth checking out if you're within a few hours of the area.
Yeah, I mean, really worth it. Outside of that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, help us out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Later.